Hey guys, hey guys. So yesterday I went live on my fan page. And this is my fan page again. I'm going live again. And live on Instagram. So I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on Instagram. So happy Tuesday. I think today's Tuesday or Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Hey Sabrina. Today's Wednesday. I thought today was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So everyone, literally, how you turn this shit around? Everyone should be up, out, getting ready for work, getting ready for their business, getting ready to conquer the day. Whatever you need to do today to achieve and meet your goals, okay, today, right? So before you get out of the bed, you should meditate. Before you get out of bed, you should know already what you're going to do. Unfortunately, employees just jump out of the bed, brush your teeth, hopefully, wash your behind, hopefully, and then you're on your way, to work. So yesterday I talked about the things that are keeping Americans broke, right? Yesterday I talked about the things that are keeping Americans broke, okay? It was taxes, okay? Big businesses, okay? Debt, okay? And inflation, okay? So hopefully you guys wrote that down. Taxes is your biggest expense, okay? Taxes is your biggest expense, okay? Inflation is killing your money because every year, year on year, things are going up. Rent's going up. Interest rates is going up. Gas is going up. Mortgages going. Everything goes up year after year. And then big businesses with New Year's, Thanksgiving, birthdays, holidays, retirements, 4th of July, now Labor Day is coming, around, then Christmas will be around here again, and then Labor Day will be around here again. So all of these different holidays force people to spend their money, okay? So you got taxes, which is killing you, right? If you're an employee, you're literally giving the government 40% of your money, okay? Then with the big businesses, guys, every time you turn around, we got something to buy. There's a new holiday coming out, or something new coming out for Valentine's Day, or something new coming out for the 4th of July, or you got to get a 4th of July outfit, or whatever the case is, right? Then debt. People are up to here in debt. The income is here, but their debt is here, especially student loans, right? There's a lot of people, a lot of Americans with student loan debt. Okay, there's a lot of Americans, guys, with student loan debt, and they can't get out. Okay, so that's another thing that is keeping Americans broke, guys. I'm telling you, this is sad. Okay, so it's taxes, inflation, big businesses, and debt. So inflation goes up 3% every year, and if you're not getting a raise on your job every year, at least 3 to 5%, guess what, guys? Guess what? Okay, you are making less money year after year after year. This is why people can't get ahead. All right, you could be making 50 grand at your job. Say you started 10 years ago at your job making 50,000, and if you're not getting a raise of 3% to 5% every single year, you making less and less money. What does that mean? Your buying power, right? Because people don't understand this, right, guys? Make sure you share this out. People don't understand that your buying power gets less and less and less year after year after year, especially if you only have one income. So I feel sorry for the people who only have one income stream, which is your job, right? Because now your job takes care of your debt. It takes care of the big businesses and the holidays and all of that stuff, right? Your money is being eaten up by inflation. And then your student loan, people are literally just trying to stay above water to pay their doggone student loans, right? People are trying to stay above water, taking care of student loans, and you can't put student loans in bankruptcy, right? So it's sad, guys. I don't have any student loan. My husband don't have any student loan. My daughters ain't getting into no student loan debt. It is a trap, Okay, people spending 100 grand, 200 grand to get a job coming out of college making $30,000. See, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. So Americans can't get ahead, and Americans are on this wheel, this rat race. And the rat race is going like this, real fast, right? And then what's happening is people are not realizing, right? People are not realizing that they're going fast, but they're going fast nowhere. Okay? People are not realizing, right, that they're going real fast nowhere. Okay? So by the time it's time to retire, when you start to get up in age and 55 and 65 years old, people realize, well, damn, I don't have any money to retire on. Now you're like, well, damn. So what did I do this whole damn time working? Zero. Okay? No one gets financially educated, right? No one gets financially educated. Who wakes up in your family? Who wakes up and says, I'm sick of working for one job, one income, not being able to travel, not being able to take my kids places, not being able to get what I want, right? So remember, guys, money is just a tool, right? You don't really supposed to work for money, especially the way the Feds is printing money every single day. We in trillions. We in 22, almost 23 trillion in America, $23 trillion in debt. Okay, we are in $22 trillion in debt in America, guys. Okay, we are in $22 trillion of debt in America. So what does the government do? They don't have any money. So what do? They keep printing, right? So as long as people are willing to work for money, the government will continue to print money. So for all employees who's going to work, right? You hate your job, right? You don't have enough money. Most employees in America, 76-80% of people don't even have $500 in the bank. Okay, so these are literally statistics. You guys can Google all of this stuff. 80% of people are broke in America that work a job. It's sad. It's so sad. So this is why I train people on how to have multiple income streams, right? How to change your mind set around money. How to get financially lit. How to get financially educated, right? The first thing in financial education, guys, is your credit. See, I didn't learn about credit until 2 years ago, right? About 2-3 years ago, right? People don't realize how vital your credit score is, okay? Your credit is money, okay? Your credit allows you to access money and funds. See, rich people, wealthy people have high credit limits and they keep their balances low. They have high credit limits, but they keep their balances low, right? So we got to get our credit in order. 68 million Americans have credit scores that are under 500, okay? Now, what is the purpose of a credit score? See, the banks understand this. If you have a good credit score, your interest rates are lower. Why are your interest rates lower? Because you have proven, right, to the lenders that you're able to pay back on time every time. So they want to increase the limit for you. They want to be able to give you more money because now you're paying on time and you're trusted, right? A lot of people don't pay on time, right? So guess what? Your interest rates, okay, your interest rates are high. So people that have bad credit pay more money for everything. You're paying more for your house. You're paying more for your cars. You're paying more on your credit cards. Okay? You're paying more money. See, here's the problem, right? People don't realize what's really happening to them until shit hit the fan. Until they lose their job, right? Until their job fire them, right? They don't realize what's really happening until something bad happens. Here's the thing. I want to prevent you guys from waiting until something bad happens. All right? I'm trying to prevent you guys from waiting until something bad happens to do something about your credit. Okay? Most people have credit under 500. Adults. Okay, so here's the problem. If you have a bad credit score, how can you teach your children how to have a good credit score? Right? Impossible, guys. Share this stuff out, right? This is morning motivation, for you guys. It's summertime. Some of y'all at the job. Some of y'all on your way to your job. Whatever the case is, I'm just in my backyard drinking a smoothie that I made. So if you don't have a good credit score, how do you teach your children how to have good credit? See, it gotta start with us. In order for us to build wealth and build a legacy, right, it takes time, right? And it's built through generation after generation after generation, right? So if your credit score is 500, how do you teach your children how to have a 700 or 800 credit score? You can't, right? You can't, because you're fucked up, right? So here's the cycle. The cycle is, I'm fucked up with my credit. I'm fucked up with my finances. I'm fucked up mentally. I'm fucked up emotionally. So what do? As parents, right? We fuck our children too. Meanwhile, we buying them iPhones, we buying them Jordans, we're buying them this, we're buying them that, and they're broke and you're broke too, right? So who wakes up, right? Who wakes up, guys, and say, you know what? Credit is money, right? Credit is money. The government right now is thinking about having a digital currency. And this is why, for you guys that follow me, I tell you to buy Bitcoin. I showed you how to buy some Bitcoin on your Cash app. You guys think this digital currency is a fad? No, this shit is finna take over. Digital currency, guys, is going to take over. And the ones that have the knowledge and the ones that have the actual currency are the ones that get ahead. Everybody that's in paper dollars, that got paper money and thinking they bowling or whatever, guess what, guys? They're going down. Okay? They're going down. Okay? So you guys better be buying some Bitcoin. Okay, you guys, there's Bitcoin ATMs everywhere, all over America. So nobody can say, oh, I don't know what not. Google it. Google Bitcoin ATMs in your area and buy some fucking Bitcoin. Okay, buy some Bitcoin. So again, if you're not financially educated, how do you financially educate your children? You can't, right? So there's a lot of people that don't have good credit. So for me, like I said, 2 to 3 years ago, I wasn't really interested in credit, right? Because I didn't learn this. My mom didn't teach this. My dad didn't teach this. Even to this day, my dad is like, oh, I'm not worried about my credit score. This is how we grew up, right? Good morning, guys. Right? So this is how we grew up. My dad didn't teach me nothing about credit. My mom didn't teach me nothing about credit. My grandmothers didn't. Nobody. I never heard shit about credit. Okay? I never heard nothing about credit. Okay? It wasn't until I became an entrepreneur, even in school. No teacher told me about credit, okay? Not even my supervisor told me about credit, right? Because they were fucked up too. See, we got to understand, guys, when we are trying to elevate and we're just used to being around the people who are not elevating, we got to change our circles, man. We have to change our circles. Okay, and if we don't change our circle, guess what, right? We continue to be in this rat race going real fast, and then we pull our kids into this circle too, right? So what do you do, guys? How do you change? How do you do different things, right? I said yesterday, right, that 50% of Americans want more, and they want to do more. And the other 50% are fine. They're fine with their job. They're fine with their one income. They're fine not traveling. They're fine never having money. There's some people that's fine with what they have because they feel like, you know what? I already have more than what I had 10 years ago. Okay? So my job, right? Because some of y'all don't know me or whatever, right? Some of y'all been following me. Some of y'all have not, right? But here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys, okay? Is that if you don't make a clear decision today to get on the winning team or the winning train, guess what? By default, you lose. By default, your children lose, right? See, being broke, right, is just a mindset, right? Also, being rich is a mindset, but also, right, money makes the difference, right? Don't be right? Don't be caught up. Hey, Nikisha, don't be caught up, guys, in the everything that everybody's doing. Every time it's Christmas, you got to buy shit, right? Every time New Year's come, you got to turn up. Every time a birthday come, you got to spend money. This is the stuff that's keeping us broke, okay? Make sure you guys are sharing this stuff out, okay? This is the stuff that's keeping us broke. This is what I had to realize. Right? When I had a job, I was making 30 grand a year. I was only bringing in like 2 grand a month. I was like, well, damn, how do people get ahead? How do you get ahead making 2 grand a month? You can't. Because if you're making 2 grand a month and your rent is $1,000, then you got car note, then you got insurance, then you got kids to take care of, how the fuck do you get ahead? How can you invest? How can you save? Right? You can't. Right? So like Nikisha said on my Facebook, you know, you have to change your mind, but you also, guys, have to change your circle, right? You got to change your circle, man. I'm telling you, it wasn't until I started hanging around people that's saying you need good credit, you need access to lines of credit, you need multiple income streams, is when I started changing my mind. If I'm around all my coworkers who broke, and I'm around all my family members who broke, ain't nobody talking about making money. Everybody broke, right? So remember, your circle is all in the same boat, right? And your circle continues to pull you in that same boat, in that same way. You have to change your circle, right? That's why I love my business that I'm in, because it allows me to be in another circle of mindset of people that are going somewhere, right? They're going somewhere. Right? They're not just saying, oh, well, I'm good with the money I'm making. I'm good making 10 grand a month. I'm good making 100 grand a month. I got people that I'm in the circle and they're like, damn, 100 grand ain't enough. Meanwhile, people that are employees, they're looking for a job to make 100 grand a year. Meanwhile, the government takes $40,000 of that. It's crazy. It's crazy, God. I'm telling you, it's a whole nother mindset, right? So like I said, 3 years ago, I wasn't really interested in credit. It wasn't until I got myself involved with a business, right, that focused on credit. They focused on lowering your taxes and increasing your income and beating big businesses, okay? And beating big businesses, okay? We have to get financially lit, okay? We have to get financially educated, guys, okay? School didn't teach us this. Hey guys, school didn't teach us this stuff. Unfortunately, we need money from the day we are born, well, before we're born, right, until the day we die, after we die. And we never learn about money at all. How many of you learned about money in school? How many of you learned about credit in school? How many learned about starting a successful business in school? I didn't. My teachers didn't know nothing. My teachers was broke. My professors was broke. They couldn't halfway pay their fucking rent. All right? So how can they teach something that they don't have a clue about? And anyway, I don't want to listen to no one who is broke trying to teach me about money. That's stupid. You're broke, but you're going to teach me about money? How? 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 How can someone who don't have money, who don't have a good relationship with money, teach you about money? They can't. Right? So this is why you have to change your circles, guys, to be around people that are going somewhere. Not someone who's complaining, not someone who only want to go on the boat ride once in the blue moon, right? No, not someone who never travels, who never want to go out the country, who never want to go out the state. Got to change, guys. I'm telling you, one thing is constant in life, and it's change. One thing that's constant, guys, is change, right? And unfortunately, God has given humans the choice whether to change or not. See, the trees don't have a choice, right? The trees has to change every season, right? Right? Don't trees change every season? The fall come, now the trees turn orange and now the leaves and stuff fall off, right? The trees don't have a choice but to change, right? Because it's nature. Nature changes, right? Unfortunately, God gave us the choice to change or not. And unfortunately, 80% of people in the world choose not to change. See, we're in a digital world now where everything that we want to know, guys, is at our fingertips, like literally. Anything you want to know how to tie your shoe, Google it, right? You want to know how to put on makeup, Google it. You want to know how to do this and that, Google it. Okay, you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to go to school, I got to call my mom, I got to ask. No, you can Google everything you need to know, right? So a lot of people don't realize how valuable that is, right? Some people think, oh, no, it's too much information on the internet. Oh, I get information overload, because you don't have a clear plan or path to where you want to go. Change is constant. Unfortunately, humans don't change. So the ones that don't change, guys, what happens is that they fall behind, right? And then they fall behind emotionally. They fall behind mentally, okay? They fall behind physically, okay? They fall behind financially. See, we're in the best of times, but we're also in the worst of times. We're in the best of time because millennials, right? Who's millennial on here? That means you're under 40 years old. If you are under 40 years old, you are a millennial. And what millennials are doing, what we are doing, right? We are not interested in 401ks. We're not interested in IRAs. We're not interested in Social Security, because we're not even going to be eligible for that shit come time to retire. Right? So millennials are more into this social media. They're more into the internet and this digital stuff. Meanwhile, the baby boomers, if you're over 55, I just feel sorry for you, just to say, I feel sorry for the people over 55, because you're set in your ways. You're dependent on a 401k. You're dependent on Social Security, right? You only have one income, and you're not open-minded. It's sad, guys. It's sad. So as millennials, right, we have to take the wheel. People always say, oh, Jesus take the wheel. No, the millennials are the ones who have to take this wheel for our families. If we don't worry about your mother doing it, and damn sure don't worry about your children, because guess what? They turn these children into robots. My daughter, I took her phone away the other day. She's 10 years old. She started crying. They're freaking millennials. Okay, it's the millennials, guys, people under 40, from age 20 to 40 years old. We have a responsibility, okay, to take the wheel and change our family tree. Our children are coming up, guess what? And they're coming up stupid. They don't have to learn how to write anymore. They don't have to learn how to read anymore, okay? Everything is at their fingertips. Meanwhile, baby boomers, they're still hoping that the government gonna take care of them when we retire. Millennials are like, fuck the government. Fuck them. They ain't doing shit for me any damn way. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna create my own. Right? So it's the millennials that has to take the wheel. But if you're not taking the wheel and you're not trying to change your family's tree, you will continue the generational curse. Okay, if you're under 40, so that means 40 years old and under, right? 20 to 40 years old is the millennials. We're into social media. We're into the digital world. We can make money from our cell phone. We don't want a job. We don't want to go listen to a boss. I know the fuck I don't. I used to have a job. That shit was horrible. Okay, so the other side is the baby boomers who are hoping and praying and wishing. And the children that's coming up, 18 and under, they're literally clueless about morals and values in life. For real. They are. They only know social media. Okay? They only know YouTube. And if you take their phone away, they start crying and having a fit and shit. Okay? So it's the millennials, guys. If you're between the ages of 20 and 40. Okay? We are the ones who are conscious. Okay? We are the ones who have to wake up to all of this stuff, man. Okay? We are the ones that have to take the wheel. Don't ask Jesus to take the wheel. Don't pray to God to take the wheel. You take the damn wheel. You drive your family to another place, mentally, financially, emotionally. All right? Not your children. Forget it. Your children are zombies. All they doing is this. Your children are zombies. Your children are zombies, right? My daughter, all day. All day. Oh, Ma, you saw this video? That's it, right? So as parents that are millennials, how do we reach our children? We gotta change right here, right? This has to change, right? If you're between the ages of 20 and 40, how many of you right now are between the ages of 20 and 40? So that means you're a millennial. Yeah. How many of you guys, because I'm on Instagram Live, it's about 30 people on Facebook, and it's about 10 people on Instagram. Okay, how many of you, that means about 35 of y'all, how many of you guys are between the ages of 20 and 40? That means you're 20 and you haven't passed 40 yet. Okay, so basically a lot of y'all, a lot of y'all. So Tanisha, Sabrina, Julissa, Lala, Scorpio, I get paid to learn. Or a lot of y'all, basically, a lot of us, right? Nikisha, a lot of us, we're millennials, guys. But again, what are we doing? Okay, what are we doing so that the children, right, can be financially lit? What are we doing so the baby boomers can be financially lit? It's all up here, right? It's all up here, right? We can't think we just gonna do this. We can't, guys. I'm telling you, we can't, right? So are you really taking the wheel, right? Are you taking the wheel for your family? See, unfortunately, black people, because most of y'all are black, right? Black people, we don't understand wealth building, okay? We don't understand legacy. It's sad. We don't understand it, right? All we know is to buy and consume, buy and consume, buy and consume, buy and consume, right? Unfortunately, wealth takes time, and then it takes a thought process of 10, 20, 30 years. Okay, see, wealth takes a long-term thinking. You got to be able to think out 20, 30 years from now. Unfortunately, if you're broke and you're living check to check, you can't think past your bills. Right? It's unfortunate. Right? It's unfortunate, guys. It's unfortunate. Now, I'm not saying if you only millennials can get financially lit. No. Right? If you know your family has a generational curse of everybody getting a job and everybody living check to check and everybody borrowing, from each other and robbing Peter to pay Paul, then you take the damn wheel. Stop praying. People make me sick with this praying shit. Pray, 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 and never do nothing. People pray to death and never take no action. Prayer without works is dead. Stop praying. Take action. Okay? Your family deserves better. You deserve better. Okay? Your job ain't gonna tell you this. The government ain't gonna tell you this, because none of them give a fuck about us. Okay? So you got to take the wheel and say, I am going to get financially lit for my family. My kids ain't gonna do it because all they do is this. They stupid. Our kids are stupid. Okay? So, don't get offended, but our kids, if you have your children, you bought your children an iPhone in the last year or whatever, guess what? Our children are stupid. Okay? So it's us to us. It ain't up to the school system, because guess what? The teachers in the school system, they doing this too. I went to a meeting at my daughter's school, all the teachers like this. I'm like, well, who the fuck is teaching in here then? Who the fuck is teaching in here if everybody like this? Right? And guess what? The baby boomers, they're trying to figure out. So they like this. They don't have it in their face. They trying to figure out, like, damn, well, how do you do this? How you turn that on? How you go to my email? How do you do this? How you dial? You need a whole training on how to use an iPhone. You need a whole training, guys, on how to use a freaking iPhone. Okay? So again, guys, right? I'm just here to help you guys understand that you have to take the wheel. It's not Jesus. Jesus ain't going to take the wheel for you if you ain't taking no action. Jesus don't help nobody. Okay? If you ain't taking any action, you can't sit on the couch and pray and hope that shit happens. No, that's not how it works, baby. Okay? God help those who helps themselves. Some of y'all need to write that down or post it on your wall. God helps those. Make sure you guys are sharing this to your co-workers right now. Okay? God helps those who help themselves. I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, none of that shit. Right? But I know one thing. I got to help me in order for me to now be able to pray to God so God can help me. God only helps those who helps themselves. So if you're not getting financially educated, don't pray no more. Don't pray to God for a financial blessing. Don't pray to God for, a new house or a new car. Because it ain't going to happen. Right? Because you are not taking action to do the things to get financially educated. Having a car means what? Having a house means what? Having a financial blessing means what? What does that look like? People don't even know. Because they're used to being broke. They used to living check to check. So they don't even know what a financial blessing feels like or even looks like. But you want a financial blessing. It ain't going to happen, baby. Sorry to bust your bubble. Sorry. Prayer without works is dead. You will not get a financial blessing if you are not doing any work to get a financial blessings. Blessings come from people who are working towards the blessings. After a while, God stopped listening. Right? After a while, God, okay, well, when you going to do some fucking work? When you going to wake up? When you going to do work? You keep praying. You keep praying to me, but you ain't doing shit. So, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to Tanisha, who's actually praying and working. And then people say, well, people that are successful, how do they become successful and keep being successful? Because they work. People that are unsuccessful, guess what? They continue to be unsuccessful because they don't work. Right? They don't put the work in. Right? So again, guys, we have to take the wheel. Right? We have to take the wheel. Not Jesus. Stop praying, please. Right? Stop praying. Right? Shit, this don't happen by osmosis. Right? Prayer, blessings don't happen by osmosis. It's happen by work. Okay, work. They talk about work in the Bible, all throughout the Bible. For you guys that read it, right? When I do go to church, I listen to what the pastor's saying. It talks about work. Right? And I may pick up the, Bible once in a while and read the scripture, but it talks about work. Right? It talks about work. For everybody, of course, we all believe in God, right? Because our parents ingrained that in us, right? From slavery, they ingrained that in us. Do you know we come from kings and queens, and we believed in the king, and we believed in the queen, right? It wasn't Jesus or God. It was the kings and the queens that we believed in. So crazy. It's so crazy, guys. Again, guys, don't pray any longer, right? If you are not picking up a book, if you're not buying a course, if you're not starting a business, you won't get any financial blessing by just praying. Unfortunately, maybe your mom taught you, oh, you just pray and everything works out. No, you have to work, then pray. Work towards what you want and pray in the process and believe that it's going to work out. That's how it works, right? Like, I'm not a pastor or nothing, right? But I understand principles in life, okay? So we got to get financially lit, guys. If you're age 20 to 40 years old, it is literally up to us, okay? It is literally up to us, not our children, because our children are stupid, okay? Our children are stupid, and it's unfortunate, that I'm saying it. It's true. Our children are stupid. Society is dumbing us down every single day. And if you're open-minded, you would use social media to learn about Black history, to learn about multiple income streams, to learn about stocks and bonds and real estate, right? And e-commerce and starting a business, right? If you're open-minded, right? Again, it's only 50% of Americans that want more. The other 50% don't want no more. They find with their job. They fine with the one income. They fine with not traveling. Okay? They're fine living in the basement. They fine, okay, living in a room with everybody. Okay? So I can't help those people. I can only help those who say I want more in my life. Right? I want to be the one who takes the wheel for my family. I want to get myself financially literate. Okay? I want to be financially literate for my family, guys. How do you think wealth works? How do you think building a legacy works, guys? It starts with someone. Someone got to say, this got to change. But if nobody ever says that it got to change, then guess what? We continue the generational curse. By default, guys, we're building something generational. You know how they say diabetes or high blood pressure runs in the family. Why the fuck wealth can't run in the family? Why financial education can't run in the family? Why good credit can't run in the fucking family? Why can't good credit run in the family? Why we can't inherit good credit? Why is it we always inheriting the bullshit? Right? Oh, my mom was this way, so I'm this way. Oh, my dad did this, so I'm going to do this. Oh, my mom had high blood pressure, so I got high blood pressure. Oh, my mom had diabetes, so I got diabetes. My mom was fat, so I'm fat. I never heard someone say, oh, my mom had good credit, so I got good credit. It starts with me. Okay? I'm helping my dad set him an Amazon store up. Okay? I'm helping my uncle understand how to use social media. And all these people over 60. My dad's over 60. My uncle's over 60. My aunt's over 60. Okay? I'm showing them because guess what? They have that one income, which is their retirement or their social security, and that shit is about to run out. So if I know better, I got to do better, right? I got to give a fuck about my family. And then, of course, I'm teaching my kids the stuff that I know at 36. They know at 10 and 17 years old. My 10-year-old opened up a bank account. I'm going to show her how to put some money in it. I'm going to show her how to start using her card. I'm going to show her how to go to the bank and take money out. Okay? I'm going to show her about money. I'm teaching her about investments. Right? I didn't know that. I didn't learn nothing about money until I was like 18 years old to go to the bank and open up a bank account. But you need money to put into the bank account to even withdraw. So we, guys, have to take the wheel. Okay? If you got bad credit, Myecon, okay, we're running the summer special until the 20th. Okay? It's $20 to get involved. We're helping you lower your taxes, which is killing you. Okay? Taxes. Okay? We help increase your income. Right? Because by default, when you lower your tax bill, your income increases. Then we show you how to beat big businesses. And we show you how to beat inflation by having a home-based business. It says, I had good credit because my mom put me on to good credit. Well, that's good. That's the first time I heard someone say that. That's good. Right? So again, right? If you got bad credit, right, and or you want to increase your income and you're tired of paying taxes, you're tired of paying the big businesses, go to jointanishamarie.com, share this live out, share this on Facebook, share this on Instagram, okay? Because this is like a free lesson, right, on money, right? If you're between the ages of 20 and 40, you have the obligation to change your family's tree. My coach said, I am the ambassador of my bloodline. So you guys should write this down or post in the comments. I am the ambassador of my bloodline to break generational curses. Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. I am the ambassador of my bloodline to break generational curses. We come from kings and queens. We don't come from slaves. We come from kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. We don't come from slaves. We got to get back to our royal oats. Okay? This is what we need to get back to. Okay? Not slaves. We did not come from slaves. We came from royalty, where the king and the queen was everything. Okay? So if you think you're a queen, you think you're a king, then guess what? You need to start acting accordingly. Because if you think you a bitch, you're going to act like a bitch. If you think you a nigga, you're going to act like a nigga. Right? But if you think you a queen and you think you a king, you need to act and move accordingly. So we come from royalty. Yes, I am the ambassador of my bloodline to break generational curses. See, you got to feel that. And you got to believe that. And you got to take action towards it. Okay? So like I said, Myecon, now you can either pay $100 when the promotion is over or pay the $20. Either way, I don't care, right? I'm in it. Myecon helped my score go up to 100 points. Okay? My score went up literally 100 points being with Myecon. Okay? How Myecon works is a business. It's a home-based business. So by default, you're going to have business expenses. So we're going to help you lower your tax bill, right? We're going to help you get out of that mindset of getting a tax refund every year, year after year, right? We're helping people get their money now every month in their paycheck, okay? Then we show you investments, right? How to get involved with investments, guys. How to get financially educated. How to understand money. Not working for it. Not working for money. Guys, you can't, man. I'm telling you. Wealthy and rich people do not work for money. They leverage it. They leverage other people's time, money, and energy. Just like your job is doing right now. Your CEO of your job is not at work. They're probably on a yacht somewhere. They probably, in Jamaica somewhere. Sure, that's where I want to be. Right? That's where they are, right? They're leveraging your time, right? And your energy so they can live their life. You have the opportunity to do the same exact thing that your CEO of your job is doing. But you got to understand how. Okay? So make sure you go to jointanishamarie.com. It's $20. We're showing you how to fix your credit yourself. So you don't need Lexington Law. You don't need Lexington Law. You don't have to go to Lexington Law and pay them $200 a month to fix your credit. You can fix your shit yourself. Okay? We show you how to fix your credit. Right? Get up in the 700s, okay? So that you can have lower interest rates. Remember, people that have bad credit have higher interest rates, so they end up paying entirely more money over time, right? So we're showing you how to get your credit score in the 700s. We're showing you how to lower your tax bill and start a business for $20. I mean, come on. $20, man. Shit is crazy, yo. I'm telling y'all. We're in the best of times. Okay? We're in the best of times to start building. We're in the best of time to start winning. We're in the best of times to get on the winning team. But only the ones that's open-minded. Only the ones that's open-minded, guys. Only the ones that's open-minded. So when you sign up, I'm going to send you a training to your email. So there's a Facebook group. It's about 15,000 of us in the group. Okay? So you can get inside that group, and you may have some people in your area. I'm in New York. So there may be some people in your area that you can connect with. You guys can, start having masterminds. I'll be having mastermind groups in New York, and I'll be having online mastermind groups. Right? I'm going to send you a training. You're going to go through the training. You're going to fix your W-4, and you're going to share your testimonial. Okay? Making an extra $200 to $1,000 in your paycheck every single month from your job without even asking your boss for a raise. Okay? Without even asking your boss for a raise. So congrats to everybody that signed up or is signed up. I'm going to send you guys a training. Okay? So the training may take you a couple hours, to go through. But again, you're getting financially lit. Okay, you're getting financially lit. Now, if you are out of United States or you're in the UK, you can sign up for My Income Club. Okay, because My Income Club is the same thing, except Myecon is only in United States, so you can't sign up unless you have a USA address. But if not, you can sign up for My Income Club and get a part of the Easy 1-Up system, and you can get the same training that we have for Myecon. Okay, so happy Wednesday to you guys. Hopefully I was able to wake somebody up today, right, on your way to work or at work or whatever. Hopefully I was able to help you understand. Okay, understand. Now, if you don't have a Facebook, it would be wise to set up a Facebook account just for business, right? Like I told you guys before, I'm not really interested in showing you guys my food and my nails and shit, right? I have a duty. And one of my duties, okay, is to help 1,000 families, okay, make $1,000 a month, passive, not working for it, passive income, okay, from the comfort of their home. So I'm going to do this until I die because I love to do this and I know how to exchange with people. You're welcome, Sabrina, right? So again, guys, again, right? If you don't have a Facebook, it would be wise to get one just for business. Because some people, they don't like Facebook because it's too much ratchet shit. It's too much craziness. Facebook and social media is fucking the wild, wild west. Okay? But if you have a different purpose for it, then now you set up a social media account, Instagram account, just for business. And I also help people how to grow their Instagram accounts. I show people how to grow their Facebook accounts. I show people how to grow their email subscriber lists. I show people how to market online, right? I'm good at what I do. That's why I have a lot of students in my classes, right? So again, guys, happy Wednesday. And hopefully your financial education doesn't stop here. Hopefully today you go buy a bunch of books, right? Audible books, right? On financial education. There's one good book. It's called 444. So everybody write this down. Okay? 444. Nikisha, you crazy. 444. Okay? By Ash Cash. He's a black entrepreneur. Okay? Write this down. The name of the book is literally 444. Like 4 for the number 4. Okay? You can go on Amazon and get the book. Okay? 444. Okay? 4:44, okay? And all he talks about is financial education. The book is like this big. So can't nobody say, oh, I can't read it. No, you can read it on your lunch break. Okay, you literally, guys, can read it on your lunch break. Okay, so the book is this big. I think it's like $20. Okay, $10 or $20 is this big, and the name of the book is 444. So get the book, okay? Start engulfing and emerging yourself, especially if you are a millennial. Start engulfing and emerging yourself, guys, in finance. Okay? So it's called, his name is Ash Cash. He's actually on Instagram too. I took a picture with him. On one of my posts, I have a picture and I tagged him. His name is Ash Cash. Okay? His name is that's his name, literally. Ash Cash is his name. And his book is 444. So if you go to Amazon, you type in 444 by Ash Cash, he should come up. It's a little black book. It ain't, I'm telling you, it ain't but so big. Okay? And it's black and it's gold. Okay? So don't stop here. Okay? I'm gonna see if I can download it for free on Google. It's not free. You gotta go to Amazon and purchase the book. Okay, author is Ash Cash. The title is 444. And the title is Ash Cash. And you can follow him on Instagram. Ash Cash is literally, that's his name. You know, on Instagram. He's a black man, bald head, wear glass. He's phenomenal. Okay, he's phenomenal. All he talks about is money. All he talks about is finance. So again, remember I talked about changing your circle? The only way you're going to get to the next level is if you change your circle, right? He could be one of the people in your circle because you're reading his book and you're putting good stuff in your mind. So happy Wednesday to you guys. I got some clients to see, so, I got to get off of here. But happy Wednesday to you guys. Remember, I am, you got to say this to yourself. I am the ambassador. I am the ambassador of my bloodline to break generational curses. Love you guys. See you soon.